More than any other person responsible for making thousands of real-life crime nerds believe they're far more sexy and intimidating than they actually are. Listen, I don't know where we are with The Sopranos right now, whether there's, we can talk about the crew being gay or not. Does everybody know? But I did want to raise with Carol, since everybody is talking about it, just the notion of wrapping up a show. And I know that you've seen the finale yourself, I guess basically your thoughts on how it was resolved, and perhaps your thoughts on the challenges of wrapping up a long-running series like that.
It's something, you know, as a writer, that when you're on a continuing series, that you think about all the time. Is one of your characters going to leave the show? Are you going to force them out? How do you end every season? And actually, in relation to CSI, this is the first season that we ever ended with a cliffhanger, end of season 7. So I watched The Sopranos finale, actually right here in this room, and I was disappointed. And I thought that there were 3 or 4 minutes missing, and it just wasn't on this DVD. And then I immediately got back to the room and started emailing my writers. Did you see The Sopranos? And they said that was the end. So I was even more disappointed. But then Monday I started to think about, well, what did it mean? What happened? And go through all these permutations in my head. And actually now I kind of like it. So it took me a couple days to get to the place where I thought, I like what David Chase did, and there's probably going to be a movie.
Especially if his next show bombs. Do you think that a crime procedural could ever have that kind of emotional impact at the end, that people would care as much about the characters?
Absolutely. You know, part of, you know, everybody, well, the truth is, when I started in television, what I learned was that people come every week to see a TV series because of the characters. It doesn't matter whether you're writing a soap opera or a mystery or a procedural. In the end, if you love James Garner, you watch Rockford. And I think that people love Grissom. People love William Peterson. It becomes one and the same. And if you ask Billy Peterson, he says he spends more time living as Grissom than he does living as Billy Peterson.